It's basically like his shirt is made out of reconstituted Victorian baby bonnets. Hey there, guys! My name is Comedian, and today is a groundbreaking day. Whoa! That's the sound of ground being broken in my head. And I say that because it's my first time reacting to BTS live, which is really cool. I've heard so many good things about the live performances, and I've felt many good things about the live performances. And what that means is, I don't know what it means. It doesn't mean much as I said it, but in my head, what that meant was, that's going to be a theme of my reactions in general. Saying stuff that doesn't make any sense, but in my head it makes lots of sense. But in my head, what I meant by that was that, you know, like, just, I've seen like videos that kind of describe the history of BTS, and they have little snippets of live performances, and they have snippets of the crowd, and like the feels and stuff, and they had the whole army bomb thing, and like, I don't know, like, it's one of those things that like, after like, normally with a band, I have to really get into them to be like, I want to go and see those guys live. Like, I have to be like a fan for like ages. But with BTS, I already feel like I would definitely want to check it out. It just sounds like kind of an experience that, you know, would just, I just feel like, I just can't imagine how you would walk away from BTS concert being like, ugh, that was, what a waste of time. Could have stayed home and had an omelette. You know, it's hard to imagine. Now I'm doing this video first as my first live reaction because I reacted to like just the official normal video, song video with lyrics, etc. Last week, and everyone said this live performance is really great. So that's the thinking here. That's the reasoning. I want to thank you guys for suggesting I react to the live one, and thank you to Caitlin Chong and Rocio Roa. Thank you guys for posting this link. Some people obviously posted different links, had different opinions on what one is best, so sorry if I end up watching the version you don't like as much. You know, like, I'm going to be doing this channel for a while, hopefully, you know, it works out, so I can definitely react to more than one live performance. That is a possibility, so, you know, fear not, despair not, but, you know, I went with this one because it definitely has English subtitles, and 2 people recommended it, so, yeah. Those of you who still don't know, or don't know who I am, which is probably understandable and probably very sensible. I have recently started doing this reaction thing full-time, whatever that means by my work ethic. So yes, more videos coming out, and to help with that, you guys can support me on Patreon. I want to give a big shout out to people who've already supported me on there. I've been trying to thank everyone who signs up, so thank you to my most recent Patreon subscribers, my most recent patrons, who are Tao, Brianna Crofton, and Sarah. And thank you so much to all of you guys who are on my Patreon, just for being here watching me. You know, there's literally so much other stuff on YouTube you could watch. Arguably far better produced content. Just, I mean, I'm not really doing myself any favors, but, you know, I watch some great stuff on YouTube every day. Too much time, honestly, I spend doing that. And yeah, it makes me wonder what I'm doing. But anyway, that's not helping. So let's just pretend I didn't say that, and let's do this right now. What are they on? Okay, it's stairs. I'm honestly relieved because, like, I mean, I was prepared to be blown away by the production quality, but the fact that I was convinced, or I was semi-convinced that this was about to be like a roller coaster and it was about to glide down the middle here on rails kind of thing, would have been just too outrageous. I'm glad that isn't true. You know, like, they have to give other bands a chance. Wow, they're really, oh. See, if I did go to a concert, because I'm still such a new fan, like, it's not like I know many of the songs by name yet or anything, so I'd be the one, like, because they played a kind of, like, teasing intro, but it kind of hints at the song, but obviously isn't really the song, so I'd be the guy at the back, because, you know, that's what I could afford, basically, at the back, being like, what's next? And then before I could even hear, like, the first note, like, dong, the super fans at the front are like, ah! You know what I mean? Like, it's, or, you know, I'd be like, guys, what are they playing? Those are some pretty cool earrings. And that's what I'm not supposed to be focusing on, but... So I'm noticing straight away we're missing 3 members here. If my maths is correct, I'm pretty good at, you know, taking away 4 from 7. So yeah, I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of explosive, really cool reveal. We'll see. I don't know why this is what I'm focusing on, but I love... This suit is so cool. I love that they just wear whatever they want and don't give a fridge about it. It's so cool. And like the Star Wars, like retro 80s lightsaber mic. Oh, that sounds good. Who is that? I like the harmonizing too. Is that RM? Well, maybe not. Actually, probably the vocal line if I had to guess. Props not RM. Wow, look at these frill. I'm sorry, you guys probably want to... I'm going to react to what I'm going to react to, let's face it. That's who I am, and... I mean, look at this. Look at these frills. It's like his whole... It's basically like his shirt is made out of reconstituted Victorian baby bonnets. It's unbelievable. Like, it's just redefining fashion. Wow, you can hear the pain in his voice. I don't know if that pain is like the emotion of the song or the fact that he might have been singing for like 2 hours at this point, but there's pain in there. Alright, now going by the handy dandy guide that somebody that K-pop Slow Down For Me very kindly sent me on Instagram, I feel like this is J-Hope. I think. I mean, I can't be sure. I'm going to play. The video quality isn't excellent. Let's say that. But that looks like J-Hope, and he has an excellent voice. I think out of all the ones I'm hearing so far, this one holds up the most. I love that, like, again, sorry, it's going to be a costume talk, but they're kind of bringing back that, like, 80s kind of, like, glam rock vibe. Not quite the same thing, but kind of like the essence of it, but in a way that isn't quite so, like, we feel the need to be, like, tongue-in-cheek to say that we're okay with this, you know? Because I feel like there wasn't very much an element of that kind of glam period where it was like, it's like, yeah, we look this nuts, but it's all in good fun, you know what I mean? Like, we're just being silly. Whereas they're like, no, like, this is what we're gonna wear because we like it and it makes us look good and feel good, which I respect. I didn't give Steve Aoki, well, I actually forgot he existed when I was talking about this last time. I didn't give him enough credit for the beat in this because it's really lovely the way, like, it's so understated at the beginning and then just kind of seeps in towards the end and then it explodes. But when the violin kicks in here, it's really magical. And this guy right now, am I going to try it? Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm wasting your guys' time by trying to identify them. Like, I just want you to know that I care and I want to identify them, but it's also embarrassing to get it wrong or to sound like, or just to be like, here is my content. Who is this? It's a bit like I'm playing Guess Who BTS edition. Like, it just feels weird sometimes. I hope it isn't weird. Alright, you know, I'm going to stop looking at this guide because I just realized that when I said, and the other thing, oh, I think that person is J-Hope, I was reading, like, the wrong message they put in there. So I actually was comparing, it to so I actually thought it was Jimin, and it still might not have been. You know what I mean? Like, this is just, like, this is the content of, you know, a deeply unwell person sat in a bunker with, like, you know, BTS posters up and little strings drawn between them, and then you know, and a room that would basically light up like a Christmas tree under a blue light. I should stop. I'm gonna just try and enjoy the music and not worry about who they are right now. This is not a good video to try and work it out. It has about as many pixels as I have brain cells. Say, bleh. Actually, I find it fascinating that ARMY is being very quiet. Unless, like, I feel like there's no way you can record live music without having the audience come in. And I just feel like it's almost like respect, you know, almost like solemnness, you know, like deep respect and humility for what's happening on stage right now. Like, I've never heard a song like this where you can't hear the crowd coming through. But it makes sense that ARMY would be the fan base to know when to shut up, basically, and just let the music happen. Or the stage they're on is so enormous that they're basically about a mile away from the crowd, which is also very possible. I feel like, man, I was kind of just like trying to get into the flow of the live feel and feel the live experience, but now I feel like, because normally what I do is I just do this, like I just basically look at the lyrics and end up missing other stuff, but I'm, you know, I like lyrics a lot, I like breaking down lyrics. So for this is one video where I feel like I've been focusing on the overall experience, the wall of sound, the wall of video, but that being said, I'm now feeling that maybe that there was actually like some ad-libbing in here, like some, I think people actually mentioned that in the comments in the other video, that the live video has ad-libs. It's not like I'm, you know, I know the lyrics off by heart, but some of this does feel different. I don't remember this line, because I feel like I would have, because it stands out so much. A sandcastle that's left alone looking at the broken mask. I mean, that's just like, that's 12-year-old me reading Shakespeare, like, just, I mean, sounds great, no idea what that means. I mean, without context, I mean, like, but the imagery is beautiful, you know? I mean, a sandcastle left alone. What is more sort of solitary and sad than a sandcastle? I know that's quite a bleak take on what's supposed to be a childish, fun thing. But as a kid, I guess I was always quite a melancholy person. But as a kid, I used to find it quite sad. I would build a sandcastle and I would know that lovely structure, this perfect formation that I had made with my own artistic hands and a plastic mold made in the factory somewhere had, you know, it would just be destroyed like within an hour of, you know, it being created. Even like before we left, even, you know, just when the tide came in, it was going to be torn down again. You know, my impact, my impact on this world destroyed in an instant. You know, like my life itself in the blink of an eye gone and forgotten by the world. So yeah, man, I should have started therapy way younger. But anyway, I like that line a lot, and I don't think it was in the original song, but I could be wrong. Do they have a live band when they're playing? I don't know if they do. I guess they might just be in the pits or something. I guess it might be a thing where, like, you know, they're already a 7-piece. They need to clog up the stage even more with, like, musicians. It sounds like a live band. It sounds good. Actually, it just occurred to me at the end there, apart from the cool outro. But yeah, I just realised I titled my reaction video to the normal version of this my first vocal line reaction, because it's the vocal line, which is why there's 4 people on stage. Ugh. So yeah, so it makes sense the other 3, you know, aren't there, and it makes sense they didn't explode in the shower of confetti later and appear on stage. You know, I'll get over it. But anyway, that was my reaction, my first reaction to a BTS live video, the Truth Untold Live. Hopefully you guys are cool with the edition I picked. I thought it was really, really nice, honestly. I think what I really liked about it was that I know they have such a huge production budget, and obviously it was still like very grandiose and in some ways, you know, still very like massive and stadium feeling, but it was like quite beautifully understated. It really matched the feeling of the song, which is not to be in your face. Like, it's, you know, it's a very solemn, somber kind of, you know, slow, like funeral march of a song until it picks up at the end. And just a very like chill choreography, which is interesting because obviously I know how famous they are for their dancing, and obviously that is a big part of their live performances too. So yeah, like honestly, it's, you know, like I always say, every BTS video managed to subvert my expectations and surprise me in a pleasing way once again, which is, you know, I love how they're not afraid to just, you know, to bring things down, to bring the lights down, to just kind of get really real with the audience, to just get, you know, just, you know, to calm for a second, chill, and really deliver the emotion of the song, because that is a song that stands alone. You know, the emotion in that song is enough. Like, it doesn't need like crazy lights and stuff to emphasize it. The emphasis is the slowing down. The emphasis is them standing there under kind of a bright spotlight and just singing their hearts out to the crowd. So yeah, I thought it was really cool. I was really impressed. So thank you guys for recommending that to me. Keep your suggestions coming. That's my very first BTS live reaction. It will not be my last, I can guarantee you guys that. So keep the suggestions coming. Thank you so much for watching. Please do check out my Discord, link in the description, and if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, like the video, and give me your suggestions. I try and read as many comments and suggestions as I can. I take them all on board, and that is a comedian guarantee, the most useless guarantee you'll ever hear. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a lovely day and staying safe wherever you are, and remember, if you like my reaction to BTS Live, then click the subscribe button and help my channel thrive. There we